Hey everyone, I hope you had a good week this week. Mine was actually not that bad. I was able to accomplish a lot of goals and get things done. So let's get into it. So, as always, we're going to start off with faith, and that's actually how I start off my week. Usually, in my mind, the new week starts on Sunday. So, start off with Mass, and the message that was very potent to me was the whole idea that the glory of God is man fully alive. And for me, that kind of explains part of why I am working on these goals, is to be fully alive and to be truly myself. That is how I was created to be and who I'm meant to be. And that is how God shows himself through us, working through us and in us to be fully alive. And it's just a give and take and everything. It's honestly, when you think about it, it's kind of amazing. And being able to be part of that whole cycle of giving, taking, and giving again of everything that you receive. So that was good. And the focus also was on self-denial, because my biggest issue is telling myself no. Still struggle, but working on it, and was actually really good this week. Had a few hiccups here and there, but all in all, doing pretty good. So when it comes to family and friends, really not much this week. Was able to have an awesome dinner with one friend, and pretty much after I get done filming this, gonna have a board game night with another set of friends. But this week I was pretty much focusing on dealing with lonely moments, being okay with it, but also how to be a source of joy and happiness for people, because hey, I want my life to be able to affect others, and that is one way to do that, by being a source of good and joy and happiness for people. So that was my week when it comes to family and friends. So for fitness, I actually was able to get close to my goal. My goal was 233 pounds this week. I got down to 234, so I'm pretty happy with that, and gonna keep pushing forward, and minus not 3 pounds for next week. And the inches around my waist and change is still holding at 41.5. So all in all, doing good. Was pretty much very determined to watch what I eat. I still was able to go out and have fun on Wednesday. Went to Red Robin, had fries, ranch and everything, and that didn't add on weight, because I knew to pretty much push a little bit more on cardio to have that calorie deficit imbalance. It's kind of like money in a way. The way that I'm starting to think about fitness is compound interest, being able to have enough deficit to be able to lose fat, maintain muscle, and keep working towards my goal, but still not give up all the good things in life, just have more moderation to them. So when it comes to finance, actually doing pretty well, keeping very disciplined on my budget and how much I'm spending, and tracking about where something comes from my budget, so that way I don't ever go over it. But another thing that I'm doing is make sure to have pretty much about a $75 safety zone, just in case an unexpected purchase or something comes up that I need to take care of. And checked my FICO score. I'm sitting at 795, so that's the highest it's been in a long while. I'm very proud of myself. And also, another thing that I've been keeping track of is stock market. Kind of sucked this week, but all in all, still progressing and going forward. And I know that in time it will improve. It's just one of those things that, okay, it wasn't good this week, but there is still a continuing trend of it going up, and I just got to trust the process of that. When it comes to education, pretty much I'm doing very well in Russian class. I did pretty much fail one quiz, but that was because I didn't study and wasn't expecting to have a vocab quiz on it. But yeah, it was kind of eye-opening about having to be prepared, and how if I don't take into account many different things, then it does affect other people, like not being able to contribute to the class conversation or being able to help out others who are struggling. So it was a little bit embarrassing, but for the vocab quiz that I was prepared for, scored 100%, so that kind of made me bounce back and not feel like a complete failure. When it comes to career, pretty much no change. Still doing Russian class, still working to make sure I produce these videos, keeping up with my IG account, getting to better understand TikTok trends and how that all works out. I'm still planning on pretty much posting TikTok videos sometime in October, November timeframe, after I feel more comfortable putting myself out there in that kind of trend where it's going to be more comedy based. But yeah, all in all, things have been going well this week in this field. And for the last field, the field of romance, pretty much no change at all. And not even any crushes or anything like that. All I'm doing is still continuing to pray, asking God to hopefully soon bring that right person into my life. But all in all, up to His timing and plans, because He knows me best and He knows the other man best. So, hey, it happens when it happens, and I'm not going to be too worried about it. Still going to keep working on myself and doing better in all my areas of life, so that way I can be the best man I can be for when the time is right. And even if that time never comes, my life does not need to have a man in it to be amazing. And that is a constant thing to think about. Yes, I want to be with man, but I do not need to be. So there's that. I'd like to thank you if you've been watching, keeping track, and seeing how my progress is going. Thank you for your prayers and your support. And I hope that your progress is going well and that you're sticking to your goals and seeing results. It may take a while, but just taking it one day at a time, step by step, and not overwhelming yourself, you'll see that life changes, and it's an amazing process. So, yeah, there are going to be parts that suck, but don't worry. Just keep going, and it will improve. Until next week, be blessed.